And good evening from Yakima's downtown summer nights. We're out here, we're checking out some bands, 80s versus 90s, and the weather is perfect. More details coming up.
Also ahead, our Emily Goodell has new details about the drama surrounding the mayor of Mabton, what she discovered today. Plus, new at 6, do you know what Zamboni training is? Our Lucy Lobdell will take us to the Toyota Center, where people from all over the nation are here for it. And we are tracking the chance for thunderstorms from now and into the weekend. Stacy and Josh will have the latest as your news at 6 is next.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
We've made it to Thursday. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. We begin in downtown Yakima because tonight is Downtown Summer Nights and our very own Stacy Lee joining us live with a preview of the fun. Plus, she has a first look at our changing weather. Stacy.
That's right. Fittingly named Downtown Summer Nights. And you know what? Summer is dwindling away pretty quickly. This event tonight and 2 more, and then it is done for the season. So getting ready to kick off with some live music here on the main stage here in downtown Yakima. And you know what? The weather's perfect. I actually, even though on the tower cams it looks smoky, it's actually pretty clear. Let's check out that weather. Okay, Austin, let's take a live look out in Tri-Cities right now. Legends Casino Skycam, Columbia Point and Richland. Little overcast, little bit of smoke and haze. It's been a little on the cool side as well. Now, if you are going to be heading out here to Downtown Summer Nights, forecast is looking okay. There is a very minute chance we could see a few rain drops coming through the area. We're going to start out there in the 80s, eventually lead down to 75. Might want to bring a light jacket. Elsewhere, our forecast tonight, we're looking at hazy and cloudy conditions with stray storms mainly towards the mountains and temperatures in the low to mid and upper 50s. For tomorrow, look for sunny skies but hazy conditions returning to the area. Light breezy winds, especially down the Columbia River Gorge, 88 potentially for your high. Now to recap things, we have a chance of showers and storms on and off tonight. We get a nicer day tomorrow. We'll have those breezy and gusty winds in the area. Get ready for a sunny but hazy Friday, and we're going to warm up on Saturday. However, the weather there will remain unsettled. And it's a beautiful night out here. The weather is perfect, not too hot, not too cold, a nice little breeze. There's food vendors, they have an adult beverage section, and lots of stuff for the kids to do. Downtown Summer Nights, it's free for the family. And again, the music starts here just a few minutes and ends tonight at 9 o'clock. We'll talk to you more coming up in just a few minutes. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. Now to our big story at 6. A Yakima County Superior Court judge has ruled that the petition to recall the Mabton mayor will move forward. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us there's now a second petition filed against her.
Back in July, the majority of the Mabton City Council started up the process to recall Mayor Rachel Ruelas. A judge this week ruling the recall process moved forward, finding the petition had factual and legal sufficiency on 2 of 6 allegations. 1, the mayor's failure to adopt a 2024 budget as required by state law. And 2, the mayor reportedly using her position to secure special privileges by using the city website to advertise her personal business. Now, a Mabton resident filing a new statement of charges with the Yakima County Auditor's Office asking to recall the mayor.
The reason for that was because I feel like she's doing some things that are a little bit illegal.
One claimed that she convinced the previous council at their last meeting in December to approve a raise for her of $1,000 a month.
But she retropaid herself back all the way till I think it was April or May, which I think is not right.
Resulting in her reportedly receiving an $8,000 stipend, an alleged violation of state law because without approving a final budget, quote, it was impossible to verify if that expenditure exceeded the 2024 budget. The lack of budget also resulting in another alleged violation because the city clerk was unable to report expenditures and liabilities against 2024 budget appropriations as required by law.
And not only that, but She refuses to allow the council members into their own chambers to have a special meeting, and that meeting took place outside of the chambers building just because she wasn't going to open the door for him.
The petition also claims the mayor restricted council's access to the city attorney, pointing to a letter from the attorney sent to council on May 10th, 2022, where he says, quote, "I will not take any calls from or hold any conversations such as through email with individual council members."
It's unfair. The council members should be aware of everything that's going on, but she keeps a lot of stuff away from them. And that to me, as a resident of Mountain, it's not right.
The two recall petitions going through the process as separate cases. On the first case, the mayor has 16 days to file an appeal.
If there's no appeal, then they have 180 days to get the supporting signatures. However, it only requires 58 signatures, so that probably won't take all that long if that's what's going on.
Once the auditor's office verifies those signatures and certifies the petition, they only have 45 to 90 days to hold an election.
There is a prohibition, though these type of elections cannot occur between a primary and a general election, so we're automatically talking about next year. So there could be an election, as early as February, if not earlier.
If both petitions make it that far,
we may entertain the idea of requesting the court to consolidate those questions into one question, because, do we want to conduct an election with two questions on it, or do we do elections for each petition? I don't know yet because it hasn't worked its way through the process.
It's unclear yet if the mayor will file an appeal in the first recall petition, but the deadline is coming up in a little over 2 weeks. In Mabton, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, Emily, a hearing on the second recall petition has been set for August 27th in Yakima County Superior Court. Of course, Emily will stay on this story. Other news now, a black bear has been killed in Kittitas County by the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife. On Tuesday night of this week, Fish and Wildlife officers received a report of a human black bear incident in the town of Roslyn in Kittitas County. Officers say an adult male black bear struck a 17-year-old female in the arm, causing scratches and torn clothing. The Kittitas County Sheriff's Office says they quickly located and lethally removed the animal near the scene. Forensic evidence was collected and the bear will be transported to the Washington Animal Disease Lab. The teen is said to be doing just fine now. Now for a follow-up about a kidnapping that happened in December of 2021. A 13-year-old girl from Kennewick was communicating through social media with a 36-year-old man in New Mexico. According to Kennewick police, Lucas Murphy was pretending to be 21 years old. He drove to Kennewick and picked up the girl and took her back to New Mexico. KPD says they got a report of a runaway and that's when they got involved. Well, today, Lucas Murphy was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. This afternoon at 2:30 p.m., Lucas was also sentenced in federal court for online enticement.
As a United States attorney and as a parent, these cases involving children strike at the heart of our law enforcement mission. I'm grateful for our partners at the Southeast Regional Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, and specifically the work of the Kennewick Police Department here, whose dedicated investigations are critical to effective prosecutions that hold those accountable, like Mr. Murphy.
After coordinating with police in New Mexico, the 13-year-old was found safe and Murphy was arrested then and charged for first-degree kidnapping with sexual motivation, among other charges. New tonight from the Kennewick Police Department, the Washington State Auto Theft Prevention Authority has awarded KPD $31,000 to combat and prevent motor vehicle theft and other related criminal activity. KPD says they will use these funds to purchase more drones.
Without having all those tools, the officers have to find other ways that may be less safe and less effective. Utilizing technology to increase safety, both for the public and our officers, is a big priority for us so we can provide those professional police services.
The grants in 2024 amount to more than $2.7 million to 41 local police and sheriff's departments statewide. Turning to an education alert, the Sunnyside School District has agreed to change from an at-large to a district-based system for school board election as part of a settlement with Empowering Latina Leaders in Action. Ella, represented by the ACLU, filed a notice of intent to sue the district in April, saying its current system dilutes Latinx votes and prevents them from having an equal opportunity to influence the outcome of elections. As part of a settlement, the district has agreed to switch to a system that includes 3 active majority Latinx voting districts.
It's a huge step for the school district and for their families to finally feel seen and heard by the administration and by the school board.
The map has now been redrawn and will be put before a judge for approval. Per the settlement, it must be in place for the 2025 primary and general elections when all 5 school board seats are up for election. The news at 6 is just getting started. Still ahead, a popular intersection in Kennewick celebrates a grand opening. Monique Ledesma will explain that a bit later. But first, Zamboni training comes to the Toyota Center. We'll take a look at why people from all over the country are taking part. And Stacy will return with your full First Alert weather forecast. She'll also join us live again from downtown Yakima's Summer Nights. Don't go anywhere.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. Amazing offers and a great selection of Ford vehicles, like the Built Wild Bronco family, with a deal you just can't miss. Your biggest adventures are waiting. So make it Ford. Make it yours. Make it now. Lease a 2024 Bronco Sport Big Bend for just $369 a month, only at your local Ford dealer.
Board-certified psychiatric nurse practitioner Stephen Stokes provides mental health care for patients 13 and older at Prosser Memorial Health's Benton City Clinic. His services include the assessment and treatment for mental health issues and psychiatric medication management. Your mental health is vital to your overall well-being. To schedule an appointment with Stephen Stokes, call the Benton City Clinic at 509-588-4075. This is how we care.
Take off on a flight over a magic place filled with cherries and so much more.
It's 35 farmers, about 2,000 acres of fruit trees. And then, of course, an assortment of veggies and berries, and you name it.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday. Apple Valley News Now forecaster Stacy Lee.
While many things in life change, one constant is the accuracy of our forecast.
Apple Valley News Now Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
This summer, whatever your plans, we'll help you make the most of each day. Because at Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather, accuracy matters.
Stacy Lee evenings, Josh Colbreth mornings. We're Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather, on your side.
On your side.
Always on your side.
Next ET.
Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg.
And I'm Halle Berry.
And we are spilling the ET.
The Union co-stars Uncensored.
Who tea?
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Liberty Lawn and Saw Shop, your destination for outdoor power equipment. We offer a wide range of products from leading brands such as Exmark, Husqvarna, Echo, and Steel. Make your yard stand out with our range of professional-grade landscaping tools and equipment. We also provide a variety of services, including free pickup and delivery on deluxe services. Our team is committed to providing the best care for your outdoor equipment. Call us today or text us for faster service at 509-371-1477. Visit us in West Richland and at libertylawnandsawshop.com.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, Northwest. Good morning, Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest.
Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events right now.
There's a lot going on here.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I am in.
I'll be there.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
Good morning, Northwest, and good morning, America.
Now that's good.
Superstar Martina McBride, the Demolition Derby, the PRCA Rodeo, all part of the 2024 Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days.
Let freedom ring.
For your chance to win tickets to the fair, scan this QR code or click contest at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
The Golf Forecast, sponsored by the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic, August 12th through the 18th.
Welcome back. This is very cool. Do you know what Zamboni training is? Well, Apple Valley News Now's Lucy Lobdell learned about it today at the Toyota Center and brings us more.
Zamboni,
a well-recognized name in the world of ice rinks. It's a brand name for this big machine that conditions the ice into a smooth surface.
There's a blade inside the conditioner in the back. It shaves the top layer of ice, and it's laying a new layer of ice as well. So you're both cutting and putting a new layer on there at the same time.
The Toyota Center is hosting its first annual Zamboni Training and Service Seminar, a day and a half with 16 attendees from 8 arenas.
We want to get everybody on the same page to make sure we have consistent ice everywhere, consistently across the country, but really specifically up here in the Pacific Northwest.
Hockey and other ice-dependent activities are growing in the PNW. This event aims to provide information and discussion about maintenance and operation in order to keep up.
Greasing a chain, making sure you hit those different points, regular blade changes, just like your car as far as an oil change and things of that sort.
Making perfect ice requires knowledge and skill. Just a couple inches of ice takes about 4 days to build up with these big machines.
A lot of people have retired in this industry. A lot of things have changed in this business. And to get that consistent standard, we need to get people up to speed.
Hockey teams, local clubs, and evening skaters enjoy the ice at the Toyota Arena. And it all depends on these machines.
It's fun, right? Everybody gets excited to see the Zamboni, whether you're a little kid or a big kid. It's the most expensive car I've ever driven and only goes 9 miles an hour.
Lucy Lobdell, Apple Valley News Now.
Lucy, thank you very much. Well, new at 6 now, we're talking about the Hermiston Melon Fest. It's back this weekend. On Saturday, there is a full day of family-friendly fun celebrating the Pacific Northwest's most iconic watermelons. Melon Fest is happening on Main Street and Festival Street from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., and the roads will be closed down starting at about 3 p.m. Friday. Organizers say there are 3 main watermelon producers in the area, which means there's a lot of fruit.
17 truckloads a day from just one supplier, so I mean they're going out everywhere, and so a lot of watermelons come out of Hermiston.
Hermiston just has a very good reputation for raising the sweetest, juiciest watermelons in the state of Oregon.
Now, there are free watermelon musical performances, around 58 vendors, and contests and activities throughout the day. For the entire rundown, go to our website later tonight, applevalleynewsnow.com. All right, downtown summer nights in Yakima, rocking right now. And First Alert Weather's Stacy Lee joining us live again from the event. And you've got a new guest with you. Who do you have, Stace?
Yes, I've got Paul Crawford from Yak Fed, and they are the title sponsor of Downtown Summer Nights. Paul, tell us a little bit about your guys' involvement and what this means to Yak Fed.
You know, we've been wanting to do Downtown Summer Nights for years, and so this is our first year sponsoring it. We love musicians, we love the community, and we're just excited to be able to be down here listening to great music and having a good time.
And I hear they added an additional week. Are you guys pretty pumped up for that one?
Absolutely. We could do this all fall. It would be great.
Now, a lot of people think Yakima Federal, it's only Yakima, but I hear that's not the case.
No, we've been in Tri-Cities since the 1940s. We have 4 locations down there, and we love our Tri-Cities customers.
And we love Yak Fed, so thank you for sponsoring the event. Any other upcoming events in the future?
You know, you can see Penny Piggy Bank in parades and events all over the area, so just come on out and look for us.
There you go, and they're going to be out to answer all your questions and all your banking needs. So we're having a good time, Austin. The weather, absolutely perfect tonight, a light little breeze. Let's talk about that. All right, Austin, let's take a live look outside on our Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. Once again, a little hazy, a little overcast out there. That should start to clear up as we move through the night. We're looking for more sunny conditions on the way. Now, speaking of smoke and haze, let's take a look at our air quality around the area. We've been seeing moderate, from good to moderate all through the area. The smoke and haze is light, and it's in the upper elevations of the atmosphere, so it's not impacting air quality too bad. Let's take a look at our future cast of smoke, and we'll continue to see that hazy glare or looming over our area through the next 24 hours. A little thicker maybe as you get down between Sunnyside and I-84, so kind of out there near the Bickleton area. Could see a little bit more smoke and haze. Let's talk weather differences in track. Yes, we have a system moving in off the coast. It's going to aid in showers, potentially heavy showers in the Cascades on the Olympic Peninsula and north towards Spokane. And in the Cascades, we could potentially see some flash flooding. We're expecting some pretty heavy showers. Hit or miss Tri-Cities, more than likely a big miss for us. Here's what the weather pattern looks for the next couple of days. There's those scattered showers we were seeing on and off through the the Pacific Northwest. Potential for more storms developing in central Oregon. You can see that there. And again, a hit or miss shower just south of Tri-Cities, maybe Pendleton and those Blue Mountains of Washington and Oregon. Futurecast for tonight. Let's talk about that. We've been seeing little pockets of showers here and there, mainly been dealing with some overcast conditions, but there's that little pocket of rain there between Yakima, Tri-Cities. And then we've got out in the Blue Mountains some heavy rain, potentially some thunder and lightning striking out there tonight. So be aware of that. As we move through your night, things will be a little bit cloudy, but you'll see some clearing by tomorrow. We'll have the sunshine, but we'll have the smoke and haze as well. As we get into our Saturday, that's when things get a little more unsettled. We're going to see more moisture moving in from the south area, moving up through the Dalles. This one could be heavier, and that has a good potential of bringing thunder and lightning to the Cascade Mountains and the east slopes outside of Yakima and Sunnyside. So just be aware of that on your Saturday. Chances of thunderstorms tonight, they're very minimal, but till about 9 o'clock through Ellensburg and Yakima, 10 o'clock for Tri-Cities, midnight or so for Hermiston and Walla Walla around 10 p.m. So just be aware of that. There is a red flag warning in place for the northeastern portion of Oregon due to those thunderstorms. Tonight, we're going to see temperatures, well, pretty moderate and mild in the 50s, but hazy conditions. Tomorrow's daytime highs for most of us in the low to mid and upper 80s. Let's break it down with your 7-day forecast. There you go. Unsettled on Saturday. Good chance of those thunderstorms there in the Ellensburg area. Temperatures staying in the 80s. Yakima a little bit hazy tomorrow. Again, a chance of those showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. Pretty good chance of that, by the way. Tri-Cities should be dry. Might get a little sprinkle, but overall things are looking good with a slight little warm up on Monday up to 90 degrees, but we're staying in the 80s. Here's Hermiston. Look for breezy winds tomorrow. Temperatures remain below average. And for Walla Walla, a very slight chance of some isolated showers on Saturday. So going forward, again, slight chance of showers, a little bit unsettled on Saturday. Things are looking much better on Sunday.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Still ahead on your news at 6, we are following local breaking news. Also ahead, we'll take a look at your consumer headlines and tell you why retail sales are suddenly booming.
DSAMA is this month's winner of Volunteers Count.
My home is usually the home where all the animals come in to sort of do, our intakes.
To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Board-certified family medicine provider Dr. Michael Adling is now caring for patients of all ages at Prosser Memorial Health's Benton City Clinic. His services include annual physicals and preventative care, well child exams, the treatment of cold and flu, acute illnesses, and more. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Adling, call the Benton City Clinic at 509-588-4075. Or to learn more about his services, visit prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Exmark mowers were born to deliver legendary reliability, signature cut quality, and stubborn durability that refuses to give in. Because like you, Exmark mowers were built for this. Save big on Exmark Vertex mowers. Take advantage of instant rebates and bonus fleet discounts for a limited time only.
Experience the difference. Liberty Lawn and Saw on Van Giesen in West Richland.
The biggest savings event of the year is on now at More Furniture. During our Labor Day event, you'll get fall's newest arrivals at unbelievable discounts. We've slashed pricing store-wide on living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms, just in time for fall holiday entertaining. Right now, take a full 60 months to pay with absolutely no interest and no money down. Or for cash purchases, we'll subtract the tax. Visit your local showroom or preview all Labor Day specials online at morefurniture.com.
Les Schwab Tires reminds you time is running out in Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown.
Round 5 voting is now open. After voting, enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU. We're giving away a total of 24 cards from STCU, Les Schwab Tires, and Whitman Hill Winery.
Sunday, September 15th, the Emmys are live on ABC.
You're welcome.
From the red carpet to the award stage.
I'm a winner, baby!
Celebrate television's biggest night
This is amazing!
in style.
I love this part.
The Emmys, live Sunday, September 15th on ABC and next day on Hulu.
Welcome back. In consumer news, retail sales are suddenly booming across the U.S. Today, the Department of Commerce said sales at U.S. retailers surged unexpectedly in July. They rose by a solid 1% from the month before. That exceeded economists' expectations. Retail sales make up a sizable chunk of overall spending. July's reading is a boom for the U.S. economy because the country's economic growth hinges on Americans spending their dollars. If you are considering buying a home, Freddie Mac reporting the average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is just under 6.5% now. While still high, the report released Thursday is still well below this year's peak and the two-decade high last fall. It's encouraging news for would-be homebuyers. Analysts say that means the Federal Reserve is likely to reduce interest rates at its next meeting. Such cuts often lower mortgage rates, and even expectations of them can have effect. Of course, mortgage rates are different than housing prices, which have remained stubbornly high. All right, still ahead on your news at 6:30, our Monique Ledesma has a report about a popular Kennewick intersection opening up. Plus, we'll check back in with Stacy, who's live from downtown Summer Nights in Yakima, and we have local breaking news, so stay with us.
Fly the Northwest over awesome orchards and gardens, Tuesday at 6.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
Do you like this one?
I think this is my favorite.
Okay.
Hun, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
Absolutely.
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
From Apple Valley News Now, here's your 2-minute take.
Welcome to your 2-minute take. I'm Jason Valentine, coming to you from Lifetime Dental Care in Richland, and I have the head honcho with us, Dr. Michael Breyer. Doctor, how are you today?
Great, Jason. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to come here and talk with you. And, you know, you've always had the tenet to make people comfortable, take the fear out of dentistry, and you really see that when they enter the building. You make it an effort to make them comfortable. What's the thinking behind that?
Well, trying to raise a standard, Jason, on what people's expectations are from dentistry, and then follow that by letting them feel comfortable, not with just how they feel when they come through, but how they're greeted, how our team has many hours of training given to them, and then ultimately, collectively, the over 50 years of experience now that we have with our doctor crew, that they're getting a product that they can be, comfortable in.
Absolutely. And with this comfortability, I'm sure you see a difference in your patients. They relax a little bit more when they're in here, correct?
Exactly. They mention to us often that they don't feel like they're in a dental office. They're actually in a position where they can get relaxed, think about what they're about to have done and not feel scared about it.
Sure. Did you ever have a patient who came in who was petrified of the dentist and you were able to allay their fears? Tell me about that.
Almost every day. And it's a lot about previous or past experiences with them, and we're trying to overcome that and get them to realize that the dentistry is no longer like that. We can do things remarkably kinder, gentler, and make them feel better when they leave rather than when they came in.
and that's what lifetime dental care is all about. So thank you so much, Doctor.
Jason, I love having you here.
Absolutely. I love being here as well. If you are a little trepidatious about seeing the dentist, give these guys a try. That's your 2-minute take.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. To nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties, just click on Volunteers Count at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Felines and firefighters are teaming up for the second annual adoption event at the Tri-Cities Animal Shelter. And coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll tell you all about it, as well as other local events going on this weekend. We'll see you here Friday morning from 5 to 7.
We have breaking news in the case of an assault with weapons in the area of Chapel Hill Boulevard and Broadmoor Boulevard in Pasco, which happened on Monday. A male had been shot and the suspect had fled the scene. The Pasco Fire Department responded and transported the victim to a local hospital for further treatment. Both the victim and the suspect were identified as juvenile members of rival gangs. Well, late yesterday, as you can see in this picture, the Pasco Street Crimes Unit successfully located the juvenile in an apartment complex in Richland. The suspect was taken into custody without incident. Also ahead at 6:30.
I'm Monique Ledesma with Apple Valley News Now. Coming up, a ribbon-cutting ceremony for a project that started last summer. Find out how this project is going to help traffic in Kennewick. All that and more coming up.
And we'll have the latest updates on wildfires, plus changes and chances for lightning. The area's only live and local news at 6:30 begins now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. We begin in downtown Yakima because tonight is Downtown Summer Nights. Our Stacy Lee joining us live once again with a preview of the fun, plus has a first look at our weather. Stacy, what do you have for us?
Well, I have to say, Austin, I'm pretty popular tonight because the weather cooperated. It's beautiful. We haven't seen a rumble of thunder. The smoke is actually pretty good down here in the lower elevation in Yakima. So Downtown Summer Night is officially kicked off. They added an additional week, so next week and the following week, and then it wraps up for the summer. So do come out tonight. There's still another band that'll come on stage around 7:15. Current band is up there right now. There's lots of kid activities and just fun for the entire family. So if it was too hot earlier in the summer, tonight is your night, Downtown Summer Nights. And let's chat a little bit more about the weather. Okay, Austin, let's take a live look out in Tri-Cities right now. Legends Casino Skycam, Columbia Point and Richland. Little overcast, little bit of smoke and haze. It's been a little on the cool side as well. Now, if you are going to be heading out here to Downtown Summer Nights, forecast is looking okay. There is a very minute chance we could see a few rain drops coming through the area. We're going to start out there in the 80s, eventually lead down to 75. Might want to bring a light jacket. Elsewhere, our forecast tonight, we're looking at hazy and cloudy conditions with stray storms mainly towards the mountains and temperatures in the low to mid and upper 50s. For tomorrow, look for sunny skies but hazy conditions returning to the area. Light breezy winds, especially down the Columbia River Gorge, 88 potentially for your high. Now to recap things, we have a chance of showers and storms on and off tonight. We get a nicer day tomorrow. We'll have those breezy and gusty winds in the area. Get ready for a sunny but hazy Friday, and we're going to warm up on Saturday. However, the weather there will remain unsettled. All right, stick around. In just a few minutes, we're going to talk to the lead singer of 47th Parallel right here, live on the air. Austin?
Looking forward to that. Stacey, thank you. Our fire coverage continues tonight. The Battle Mountain Complex fires, get this, now 90% contained. The acreage burned is very close to 183,000 acres, but that number has been holding pretty steady this week. The incident management team in charge is concerned about potential thunderstorms in the area with possible lightning. The cost of this fire is now estimated to be $68 million. The Retreat fire has burned over 45,000 acres, and tonight it is still sitting at 70% containment. Highway 12 is still closed between Highway 410 and mile marker 151. Firefighters are concerned about potential 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts and thunderstorms. There's also been a decrease in humidity and an increase in temperature, so crews are keeping a watchful eye on the perimeters. The Williams Mine fire straddling Yakima, Klickitat, and Skamania County lines grew by a couple hundred acres and is now just at 2% containment. Now, there is a community meeting. It's going to be happening tonight at 7 o'clock, so in less than a half hour from now. It's at the Trout Lake Volunteer Fire Department. Fire officials plan to record and post the meeting to the Williams Mine Fire Facebook page for people who cannot be there in person. Speaking of fires, there are concerns over thunder for firefighters, especially this weekend. Apple Valley News Now's morning chief meteorologist Josh Colbreth joining us now with an in-depth look.
Well, Stacy's tracking the thunderstorm chances that we have for this evening, but we're already starting to pay attention to this thunderstorm chance that we have for Saturday. This event looks like it could maybe be a little bit more rambunctious. As you see, the chances broken down by zone, and it's going to be the Cascades, the Kittitas Valley, and the Yakima Valley that'll see the most favorable setup for thunderstorms on Saturday. And I want to show you what the vegetation dryness is going to look like for Saturday. We'll go ahead and show you that. As remember, the 100th percentile would be the driest vegetation on record. So we're going to be up into the 74th percentile for Kittitas and Yakima counties. We'll be into the 74th percentile for the lower Columbia Basin, and we'll be into the 77th percentile for the Blue Mountains. So these are not the driest fuels we've seen thus far this season, but it's certainly still very dry out there, and we're always concerned about fire starts around this time of the year, especially when there's as much lightning in the forecast as what we could potentially have for Saturday.
Josh Colbreth, thank you much, and he'll be back tomorrow morning on Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest from 5 until 7 a.m. Well, new at 6:30 tonight, a ribbon-cutting ceremony in Kennewick to celebrate a construction completion that started last June. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports how the completion of this project will help traffic flow and safety for travelers.
The ribbon-cutting ceremony was to celebrate the Deschutes and Columbia Center Boulevard intersection project. I spoke with the Kennewick Police Department Chief Chris Guerrero, and he says this project was designed to improve traffic and help prevent accidents.
Deschutes and Columbia Center Boulevard here within the city of Kennewick is a high traffic area. We're continually working with our traffic engineers, public works, at looking at opportunities to make our roadways safer. We are always evaluating our high collision areas, and improvements such as this will make the roadways safer.
Deputy City Manager Carrie Rowe says the drivers will be able to tell the difference.
So we improved the efficiency of the intersection from capacity, added turn lanes, put a new signal in.
One of the features added to the project was a roundabout to help traffic flow in the area. As you see right now, it is definitely helping move this traffic. Chief Guerrero says these new additions help support the goal of helping traffic flow and reduce accidents.
Different technologies that come about, right? Like these right turn lanes, different roundabouts, people being able to move traffic in a sensible way, which is very easily marked, really helps a ton.
Rowe says another part of the project was widening the intersection to prepare for the next project. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you for that, Monique. By widening the intersection in the city of Kennewick, they will now be adding a third lane for northbound and southbound through traffic up to Quinault Avenue. Hey, a call tonight for employers for a Wazoo Tri-Cities event. The event is gearing up for the career fair that's happening in October on October 22nd. Registration for employers to be a part of this fair are now open. The deadline to apply is October 1st, so you still have some time. Employers will have the opportunity to meet with students from all majors and class standings. Now, Wazoo Tri-Cities tells Apple Valley News Now that this event is all about connecting students with opportunities.
There's many jobs out there that students are unaware of that employers are wanting those students to take, and so we want to create those opportunities and those pathways for students to recognize there are many things and jobs out there other than maybe some of the things that they know. So there's not a limitation here when it comes to that. We want to bring as much information as possible to our students.
Last year, the career fair hosted 60 employers and more than 190 students, and they're still looking to increase the numbers for this year. If you are an employer who is interested in the event, we'll have a link to the registration link on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com, right after tonight's 6:30 news. In the meantime, still ahead on the area's only live and local news at 6:30, we have some new information in the Matthew Perry death investigation. We'll talk about that. And Stacy will return with your full First Alert weather forecast as she is live in Yakima. We leave you to break with this live picture from our Bimart Skycam. 80 degrees. Don't go anywhere.
Jessica Julol and Jill Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
So sorry, Jack, about the mess that Big Yellow and I made. Yeah, is there any way that I can make it up to you? Or?
Actually, you could help me promote my new $5 Big Deal meal.
You think I could be bought, you son of a...
Hello. This is only showing in Japan, right?
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
The Pacific Clinic is a health, sports, and medical campus where we feel like we're a one-stop shop. Primary care is everything that you do here at the Pacific Clinic. We really focus on preemptive care. And what that means to us is going out and playing tennis and working on that proprioception, that balance, that social aspect, flexibility, all those things.
Living an active lifestyle is extremely important to our health. Research shows that just by incorporating exercise into our daily lives, we can reduce our risk of cardiovascular disease by 50%. So cutting your risk in half is amazing. And just by incorporating regular exercise, we add years to our life.
Stress is the primary reason why living an active lifestyle is so important, because it reduces stress. Stress brings on anxiety, depression, all of the things that we don't want to feel.
So there's some really good benefits to cold therapy, specifically with regards to neurotransmitters. What's important about those neurotransmitters is when they go up, it improves your mood. And so it's become a really good treatment option for depression. And as far as the hot therapy, things like a sauna are really good at preventing cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's disease, and even some respiratory diseases. I would recommend that folks take advantage of all the services we have to offer here at the clinic. You can make significant strides toward improving your health by utilizing all that we have to offer.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. Amazing offers and a great selection of the best-selling trucks in America for 47 years. Ford F-Series, gas, hybrid, or all-electric. These are the deals you've been waiting for. So don't wait. Make it Ford. Make it yours. Make it now. Lease a 2024 F-150 STX for just $399 a month, or get 0 for $36 and $3,700 bonus cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Les Schwab Tires reminds you time is running out in Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown.
Round 5 voting is now open. After voting, enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU. We're giving away a total of 24 cards from STCU, Les Schwab Tires, and Whitman Hill Winery.
Apple Valley News Now forecaster Stacy Lee.
While many things in life change, one constant is the accuracy of our forecast.
Apple Valley News Now Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
This summer, whatever your plans, we'll help you make the most of each day. Because at Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather, accuracy matters.
Stacy Lee evenings, Josh Colbreth mornings. We're Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather on your side.
On your side.
Always on your side.
Everyone's favorite curly fries, one of my famous tacos, a drink, and your choice of sandwich, all for $5. Grab my big deal meal and go see Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters July 26th. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
5 people, including 2 doctors, have been charged in connection with Matthew Perry's death. The actor who starred as Chandler on Friends died in October at the age of 54. Perry died as a result of acute effects of ketamine and subsequent drowning. Reporter Michael Yoshida has the new details.
These defendants took advantage of Mr. Perry's addiction issues to enrich themselves.
5 people, including 2 doctors, charged in connection with the death of famed actor Matthew Perry.
They falsely prescribed, sold, or injected the ketamine that caused Matthew Perry's tragic death.
The Friends star was found face down in his hot tub in October of 2023. The death was ruled an accident, with drowning and other medical issues contributing, and ketamine as the primary cause, with the amount in Perry's blood in the range used for general anesthesia during surgery. Approved by the FDA as a short-acting anesthetic, ketamine has been used in recent years to treat depression, anxiety, and pain. Perry, who had been open about his decades-long struggles with drug addiction, had reportedly been undergoing ketamine infusion therapy. Investigators believe his addiction, quote, spiraled out of control in the fall of 2023.
When clinic doctors refused to increase his dosage, he turned to unscrupulous doctors who saw Perry as a way to make quick money.
Over 2 months, from September to October 2023, they distributed approximately 20 vials of ketamine to Mr. Perry in exchange for $55,000 in cash.
Now, 5 people, including Perry's live-in assistant, are charged with distributing ketamine to him during the final weeks of his life.
We are sending a clear message. If you are in the business of selling dangerous drugs, we will hold you accountable for the deaths that you cause.
That was Michael Yoshida reporting. Stay with us for updates in this story. Switching gears now, Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown started now over a month ago with 64 restaurants. After almost 6,000 votes, we're down to the final 4. They are the 2nd Street Grill, Anthony's, the Maple Counter Cafe, and the Prosser House. Now, to vote for your favorite 2, just scan the QR code on your screen right there, or click on contests at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Select Restaurant Showdown. After voting, be sure to enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU. Downtown Summer Nights in Yakima is rocking right now. First Alert Weather's Stacy Lee joining us live one more time from the event. Who do you have with you right now?
That's right. I promised and I delivered. I've got Nikki, the lead singer of Inglewood Heights. They're going to be hitting the stage around 7:15. Welcome, Nikki. Don't be nervous.
No, I'm a little nervous, but it's okay.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your band, Inglewood Heights. Where did the name come from?
So we have Inglewood Heights Street in Yakima. So we decided, since we're all from Yakima, we decided to go with that name.
How long has your band been together?
We've been together about 3 years.
Okay. And what's your genre? What kind of music do you play?
We do cover bands. So we're a cover band. We do 80s, 90s, and now. So we do everything. So hopefully somebody will like something that we do.
Who is your personal favorite art? Who do you love?
Oh my goodness. Right now I'm really loving Chapel Roan, but I grew up listening to Stevie Nicks. So I really, really love Stevie Nicks.
Good choice, Stevie Nicks. You guys heard that. Are you going to be doing any Stevie tonight?
No, unfortunately we're not, but we do a lot of that style of music, so.
Okay, we're looking forward to it. So Inglewood Heights, you guys still have plenty of time to get down here. Yeah, come on out. Downtown Summer Nights, going till 9 o'clock. You can see Nikki on stage tonight at 7:15. Let's talk about that weather forecast. All right, Austin, let's take a live look outside on our Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. Once again, a little hazy, a little overcast out there. That should start to clear up as we move through the night. We're looking for more sunny conditions on the way. Now, speaking of smoke and haze, let's take a look at our air quality around the area. We've been seeing moderate, from good to moderate all through the area. The smoke and haze is light, and it's in the upper elevations of the atmosphere. So it's not impacting air quality too bad. Let's take a look at our future cast of smoke, and we'll continue to see that hazy glare or looming over our area through the next 24 hours. A little thicker maybe as you get down between Sunnyside and I-84, so kind of out there near the Bickleton area. Could see a little bit more smoke and haze. Let's talk weather differences in track. Yes, we have a system moving in off the coast. It's going to aid in showers, potentially heavy showers in the Cascades on the Olympic Peninsula and north towards Spokane. And in the Cascades, we could potentially see some flash flooding. We're expecting some pretty heavy showers. Hit or miss Tri-Cities, more than likely a big miss for us. Here's what the weather pattern looks for the next couple of days. There's those scattered showers we were seeing on and off through the the Pacific Northwest. Potential for more storms developing in central Oregon. You can see that there. And again, a hit or miss shower just south of Tri-Cities, maybe Pendleton and those Blue Mountains of Washington and Oregon. Futurecast for tonight. Let's talk about that. We've been seeing little pockets of showers here and there, mainly been dealing with some overcast conditions, but there's that little pocket of rain there between Yakima, Tri-Cities. And then we've got out in the Blue Mountains some heavy rain, potentially some thunder and lightning striking out there tonight. So be aware of that. As we move through your night, things will be a little bit cloudy, but you'll see some clearing by tomorrow. We'll have the sunshine, but we'll have the smoke and haze as well. As we get into our Saturday, that's when things get a little more unsettled. We're going to see more moisture moving in from the south area, moving up through the Dalles. This one could be heavier, and that has a good potential of bringing thunder and lightning to the Cascade Mountains and the east slopes outside of Yakima and Sunnyside. So just be aware of that on your Saturday. Chances of thunderstorms tonight, they're very minimal, but till about 9 o'clock through Ellensburg and Yakima, 10 o'clock for Tri-Cities, midnight or so for Hermiston and Walla Walla around 10 p.m. So just be aware of that. There is a red flag warning in place for the northeastern portion of Oregon due to those thunderstorms. Tonight, we're going to see temperatures, well, pretty moderate and mild in the 50s, but hazy conditions. Tomorrow's daytime highs for most of us in the low to mid and upper 80s. Let's break it down with your 7-day forecast. There you go. Unsettled on Saturday. Good chance of those thunderstorms there in the Ellensburg area. Temperatures staying in the 80s. Yakima a little bit hazy tomorrow. Again, a chance of those showers and thunderstorms on Saturday. Pretty good chance of that, by the way. Tri-Cities should be dry. Might get a little sprinkle, but overall things are looking good with a slight little warm up on Monday up to 90 degrees, but we're staying in the 80s. Here's Hermiston. Look for breezy winds tomorrow. Temperatures remain below average. And for Walla Walla, a very slight chance of some isolated showers on Saturday. So going forward, again, slight chance of showers, a little bit unsettled on Saturday. Things are looking much better on Sunday.
All right, Stacy, thank you for that. Coming up next on your news at 6:30, a cutting-edge robotic fish could change the way we study the world's oceans. You don't want to miss this story. It's next.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride, but I already paid.
The best bulls in the world have come to town. For bulls and their riders, those 8 seconds go by in a heartbeat. 8 seconds to become a champion or nothing. This is America, and this is PBR. It's bull time, Kennewick. PBR bucks into Toyota Center September 6th and 7th. Get your tickets now at pbr.com/tickets or Ticketmaster.
We are celebrating a new chapter at Shelby's Floral, and we're now open at our brand new building on Clearwater in Kennewick. For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. And now, we hope you will join us for the grand opening of our new store on Friday, August 16th at 11 a.m. Enjoy a light snack, door prizes, and raffle giveaways as we cut the ribbon and open our doors to a world of floral wonders. Shelby's Floral. Experience the magic of flowers, crafted every day with care and creativity.
Take off on a flight over a magic place filled with cherries and so much more.
It's 35 farmers, about 2,000 acres of fruit trees. And then, of course, an assortment of veggies and berries and you name it.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Usually when people knock on your doors, they're trying to sell you something, but we're actually here to give you money.
DSAMA is this month's winner of Volunteers Count.
We have fosters throughout the Tri-Cities. We have about 50 total. And so my home is usually the home where all the animals come in to sort of do, our intakes.
STCU honors volunteers in our community. To nominate someone, click on Volunteers Count at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, Northwest. Good morning, Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest.
Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning. You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I am in.
I'll be there.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
Good morning, Northwest, and good morning, America.
Now that's good.
Next ET.
Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg.
And I'm Halle Berry.
And
we are spilling the ET.
The Union co-stars Uncensored.
Who tea?
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Our phones were made to help us connect, and somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? Oh, I love this song so much.
Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Hey, listen to this. A cutting-edge robotic fish could change the way that we study the world's oceans. Take a look at Eve. She is the latest addition to a school of robotic fish designed to collect DNA as she swims. A group of engineering students in Switzerland spent the last 2 years building the robots. They say that this is a good way to study the ecosystem. They also think by camouflaging as a fish, Eve won't startle other sea life. All right, we'll have a final word for you when we come back.
You voted Anthony's in Richland as one of the final 4 in Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown.
Round 5 voting is now open. After voting, enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU.
Thank you for voting, and thanks to all of our sponsors.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals. Step up to the all-in-one GE Profile laundry machine for just $21.98. It combines both washer and dryer functions into one sleek appliance, saving space and offering unmatched convenience. Automatically dispenses the right amount of detergent each load, and Wi-Fi connectivity allows you to control and monitor your laundry from anywhere, saving you time and effort. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
Hey there, are you ready to quackercise? It's the best exercise to get ready for the duck race. I know you guys are ready. Are you? It's coming September 14th. Don't miss your chance to win big at the Mid-Columbia Duck Race. The grand prize is a 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross, plus other fantastic prizes. Support your community, lend a hand, buy a duck, and keep the tradition alive. The Mid-Columbia Duck Race, presented by Toyota and Audubon Auto Care Center.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? You should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
This is the Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. So no more sweating all night, no kicking off the covers or blasting the air conditioning, because only the Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with our one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, so the mattress feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long.
Save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Joan, what are your must-haves in a man?
I'm very picky about a man being a gentleman, somebody who's generous, and also somebody who's humble.
Whoever that guy is, we want you to be happy.
I want to propose a toast. Thank you so much for all your support. You guys have been the best family in the world. I'm not here to replace Dad. I just want our family to be whole again. Cheers to a great adventure.
Next Extra, Taylor takes the stage in London a week after a foiled terror plot. Who showed up to support her? Plus, the OC housewives lay into Shannon over her DUI scandal. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
The Golf Forecast, sponsored by the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic, August 12th through the 18th.
Let's get a final look at your forecast. Here's Stacy.
Well, around the area tonight, look for cloudy and breezy for Ellensburg. Some straight thunderstorms should be tapering off tonight in the Yakima area. A little cloudy and hazy, but clearing tomorrow for Tri-Cities. Hazy, breezy night in Hermiston. And again, those straight thunderstorms pretty much out of the area, but still potentially in Walla Walla. For tomorrow, let's look at those daytime highs. Pretty pleasant in the 80s. We are going to be dealing with smoke and haze, but overall, not a bad looking forecast. We're in between systems on Friday, so get ready for a nice lead into the weekend.
Thank you, Stacy, and thank you for joining us for your news at 6. I'm Austin Reed. Hoping your news is good news. We'll see you at 11.